Given A Nightmare on Elm Street's immense popularity and its status in the modern horror film canon, you would think there would be very few facts or secrets about the 1984 horror classic left to discover. But thanks to an obscure deleted scene, you would be oh so wrong. A scrapped scene from the film has recently resurfaced online, and it completely changes everything we thought we knew about the burnt-up serial killer Freddy Krueger and his most well-known would-be victim, 15-year-old Nancy Thompson. The sequence, first included in the 1996 Laserdisc release of A Nightmare on Elm Street, and only included sporadically in later home video releases, is an extended version of the conversation Nancy and her mother Marge have in the original cut of the film. Marge takes Nancy down to their basement and explains to her that Krueger was a filthy child murderer who was freed on a legal technicality. Marge says that she and the other parents of Springwood, Ohio, tracked Krueger down and discovered him hiding in a boiler room where he used to take his young victims. The parents then doused the place in gasoline and lit it up in an attempt to get rid of Krueger for good, a strategy echoed by Nancy at the end of the film. In the theatrical version of A Nightmare on Elm Street, Nancy's mother assures her that Krueger can't get to her, and that he's dead because she's killed him. Marge then pulls out one of Krueger's razor gloves to prove that he's gone and that Nancy can rest easy. But in this alternate scene, there's additional exposition between the moment Marge admits to burning Krueger alive and when she unwraps the killer's famous weapon. Nancy's mother discloses the real motivation behind murdering Krueger. She and her fellow neighborhood parents wanted revenge after Krueger had already killed some of their own children. That's right, Nancy and her friends all had siblings Krueger had already murdered.
You too, Nancy. You weren't always an only child.
With those few sentences from her mom, Nancy realizes that Krueger isn't just some random deranged man with supernatural abilities and a desire to kill children and teenagers. He isn't even just a killer who seeks vengeance after getting burned alive all those years ago. No, he's a murderer who took away a piece of Nancy's family, who left her parents bereft and her without a sibling, and who also did the same to her closest friends and their families.
They all had a brother or sister once.
As such, this reveals to alter the entire dynamic between Nancy and Krueger and instills in the teen a new reason to go after the monster. Though the deleted scene has been readily available to watch online for years now, there's a chance plenty of Nightmare on Elm Street fans haven't seen it yet, which is huge considering how drastically it could change their thinking of both the original 1984 film and the film series as a whole. If Craven had kept this version of the storytelling session in the theatrical version of A Nightmare on Elm Street, it potentially could have had a domino effect on the events of every franchise installment thereafter. Each new series entry picks up and expands on what came before it. So if the official Nightmare lore included the fact that Nancy had a sibling who was killed, that could have been used to explain her re-emergence in 1987's A Nightmare on Elm Street 3: Dream Warriors. It definitely would have provided her with even more motivation to put Krueger down in the classic original Nightmare, as if slipping a supernatural phone tongue wasn't enough.
So it's okay now.